Today, we know that the number one measure of success of any nation is health. And you can't measure health without thinking of the human infrastructure that drives health. And if you talk about human infrastructure, and the foundation is nothing. So very important. The nurse is more important than the doctor. You know, the doctor knows the patient. The nurse knows the patient. The nurse is everything. And it's not predicted that in 2030, the world will be covered of nurses. So the leader of the other cause shall thank you, Prophet, for what you're doing here. I thank the government of Bauchi because I know there's many similar things. We need to help. We need to support what you're doing. What you are doing is for the society. And for those of us, it is not politics. I go to about 60, 70 nursing schools annually to support them. Because I know the critical role in playing we have issue of health today, and it is important that we do the right thing. So we build another country where people will be healthy, because health is wealth. So thank you. I will do one request, because they are the ones. People get there, so I will take a picture with them. Where is the
At this point, the students are still surrounding Mr. Peter Obi, so he's still having interaction with the students. So if you know Mr. Peter Obi very well, you will know that whenever he attends such events, he will always interact with the students. So at this time, he is still talking with the students. They will later take picture at this place. So yes, because they actually came out here to take pictures. So you can see the name of the school that he came to donate money. He donated 10 million here. He later went to another Islamic school where he donated 5 million naira. Now, you see, P2B, one thing you cannot take away from him is his passion and his love for education. So I met one person who was saying that Mr. P2B trained his daughter. And the man said something. He said that if you ask Mr. P2B for money for some certain things, that he will not agree, that he will not give you. But once it is education, that Mr. P2B will go and bring out money. Now, that shows you the passion this man has for education. And if Nigeria can get her educational system right, you know that we have actually started on a better route, because actually education is very important. And like Mr. P2B said in that his speech, that nurses, healthcare is very essential in HDI. It is unfortunate that the leadership we have in Nigeria today, HDI, those things don't bother them. What they care about, is building bridges and building flyovers. Not that those things are not good; they are necessary and they are good. But at least you count one before you count two, or you can actually do all of them together and not neglecting the most important, because what we're looking at is the ones that are more important. And if you look at it, in scale of things, you notice that healthcare, education, and pulling people out of poverty, they are more important than all the bridges and the flyovers and the super highways that we are building. You are building super highways while the roads that are already available, they are not even functional. So why not repair the ones that are available while you begin to think about building bigger ones? So you can see Mr. P2B here. They are posing, trying to pose for pictures. So I just pray that this man will be our president in 2027, and healthcare, education, and poverty alleviation will be tackled, very, very well, and Nigeria will begin to see what leadership really is. Yes, you can see they are posing for pictures. The name of the school is there. It is a nursing school in Bauchi State, northern Nigeria, and today is the 8th day of August 2025. 8th of August 2025. Yes, you can see Mr. P2B there live. They are taking pictures. So, talking about education, talking about healthcare, and these things are what really matters. They are what matters. And sometimes when I try to engage like APC supporters on the importance of health, importance of education, they seem not to understand. Honestly, they don't. Whenever you want to engage them, they're talking about legacy projects and all of those things. When you try to engage them on numbers, on HDI, the so-called legacy projects, okay, so how have they impacted on the lives of the people? They don't care. And the mentality is really very bad. Honestly, the way APC is, changing the mentality of Nigerians to begin to see just blocks as an improvement, without looking at education, without looking at healthcare, without looking at poverty alleviation. And even when they want to do poverty alleviation, their own is about sharing rice. So yes, you can see, yes, Mr. P2B has donated the money. That is 10 million naira. So that is what he gave to this school. Like I said, they also gave another 5 million to another school, but that one is an Islamic school. So thank God for a person like Mr. P2B. My prayer is that this man succeeds, this man becomes our president, and I call on Nigerians, let's support this man to be our president come 2027. Thank you for your time, and may God bless you.